survey of nutrition practices of Grandmasters. This is a very interesting survey that was made online. And we'll find it after we speak about this. This is Nutritional Practice of Chess Grandmasters by Roberto Paglione, who is a professor in Buenos Aires University. He created a very nice online survey where we can see a lot of ways to help our trainees to become better in chess by watching out their bodies. Looks a little bit strange, huh? But actually, let me tell you something about myself. I don't want to make some kind of advertisement, I just want to use it as a bad example. I'm 46 years old and I cannot play chess anymore. And I'm wondering why. Why I'm blundering, why I have some black spots. Something is wrong. Say, what happened to my education? This looks to me like toys. Right? And what is the answer? The answer is I'm not fit enough anymore. My body doesn't obey me. I'm getting old, I have various problems, health problems, and my chess is really very bad. So, actually how the body works with the brain, it's quite natural, and it gives strength to our play. And there are many numerous works and investigation on this subject that really proves it. Okay, we'll talk about this. This is quite interesting chapter when we speak about the physical and psychological factors that drive us in the chess field. And the main question is which physical and psychological assets are necessary for a successful chess career. Well, here there are some catalogs. There are 7 and 9 things which maybe it looks very strange to us. This is the base of a relevant research conducted since the beginning of the previous century. And the assets are usually split in 2 main categories, the innate and the attainable. Innate means that we're born with this, and attainable, the one we can get. Okay. Not if you don't understand something in English, because some words might be a little bit difficult, tell me. I can try to explain you with more easy words. Self-control, the ability to think on subjects, the intense mental activity, the obedience of will, we have strong will, proper distribution of attention, perception of position dynamics, and combinative creative skill. These 7 assets, scientists say that a baby born with them with some kind of percentage. Small. I don't say they are Superman or their mind is working like hell, but they have some smoke. It's something. What is the attainable chess assets? Good health condition. Actually, in our youth, how we grow up makes a lot in our health condition. It's a start. Strong nerves. Perception of data conveyed by our senses, how to use our data. Objective thought process. Powerful memory. Here we must make a stop. We have a nice story about chess players having great memory. Do you believe it? I know Resevsky was supposed to be the man in history with a great memory, but he didn't remember what he ate yesterday night. So actually, when we speak about memory, we speak about special memory. It doesn't have to have a great memory for other things. Don't make the same mistake. This is a very nice fairy tale we tell to parents that chess helps in memory. This is completely wrong. Doesn't exist. Chess in memory exists only for chess. We don't know exactly for why, but this is not only for chess. Someone has a memory on his scientist, or in what he's expert. And he has Einstein. You can have this example of Einstein. Einstein had memory, great memory only in mathematics. In other, he was remembering nothing. Nothing at all. The guy was impotent to live alone. He was remembering nothing. But if you ask him mathematics, he could remember the whole world. So that we have special memory that works out. Just people, they cannot understand how you can remember 2-3 books of analysis, so you must have great memory. They get in this fairy tale, which is completely wrong. High mental level. Our brain works, really. Self-confidence. You're not born with this. Understand it. Control of emotional urges. He knows how to keep down his emotions. And feeling for the position. This is a combination of thought and emotions. So actually we have here these 9 attainable chess assets. So as trainer now, you want to help one of your trainers. What you have to do? You have to take this table. It's 7 and 9, 16 assets. And you have to try. It's your training. It's not anything to do. It's not all about chess moves. They cannot learn only by chess moves. Unfortunately, you see, the role of a good trainer doesn't matter in what level he works. It doesn't matter at all. He has to create, if not a strong player, at least a healthy player. And someone who can go on his life and he will be very happy that he met him once. We don't try to create only strong players, we try to create human beings. So actually, if you try through your lessons, through your help, to help your trainees to increase these assets, you already made a very good work in life. There is not only all about moves. You cannot play, the guy, nobody can play if he has self-confidence. Forget it. His psychology will be so low, he will not even want to play. I see a lot of young kids, they are crying, their stomach became stoned, they have a lot of problems when they go to play critical games. This is a failure of the trainer. He didn't prepare them for the games. Where is their self-confidence? It's zero. Because the trainer was interested only if he learned the variation. He didn't understand that playing in level of competition, it's something different. He has to fight. And he didn't prepare him to fight. So the trainee will fail. It's for sure, even if he is the best player in his category, he is destined to fail. He will have no self-confidence to play. Okay, just be careful. I don't tell all the time that you have to work only on this. You have to take care of this. There's, in our training world, there is nothing only for chess moves. We try to create also a strong character. Think about all the people who are in the top, not only world champions, but near the top. How strong characters they were. Why? Because they were trained for this. Straight losses. Actually, it was great. I had 100% after 15 rounds, if you take it on the positive way. You know. But on the other hand, it was not very encouraging. 0 out of 15. So at that time, it's a story that I learned after, a very nice story. It was in a junior tournament in a club. A very famous trainer passed from the club, and the man in charge asked him, "Look at this table. Can you tell me who can be a good player?" And the guy looked at this and said, "Okay, I cannot tell you from these 16 guys who will be a good player, but I can tell you who will become nothing." And he saw me. So the guy was a real good trainer. He found the only one who was something. Think about this. He told it from the opposite way, but the guy found he the only one. So it was a failure or a success of the trainer. So okay, just to come back. What I mean is that a lot of trainees goes to try their trainees not to lose too many games. So most of the times they put them to play in easy tournaments and in tournaments where he cannot be really so much threatened. What I'm telling to my trainees is go and lose all your games. Play strong tournaments. I don't care. I don't care to be last in 11 of the 12 tournaments of the year. I'm interested in the only important one to be first. This will identify your career. So in this way, what I really tell them, of course I don't want them to lose, but what I tell them is play with much stronger players. Don't be afraid to lose. If you lose, your nerves will become better. You will get the idea of losing, but on the other hand, you don't want to lose, you will learn. I don't give them an easy way. So in this way, they're getting better nerves, they're used to battle. They're not afraid of the battle, and if they lose, okay. Nobody likes it. Nobody is happy with losing. But okay, they have to be trained in losing. So actually they get strong nerves by this. Don't behave to them like they're your puppy dogs, you know. Tell them go and fight. If you can't fight, it's better to give it up. Maybe it will be better for you, simply. You know, if you can start, because this is playing chess in competitive way, in any level, it's a hard job, really. It's a cruel game, in my opinion. You see a lot of kids are crying, you know, are feeling badly. You notice him every day. You notice them every day. What to say? It's a cruel game. So it's better to get this idea very early. If they can start the tension, it will be fine. Their nerves will become better for sure. But if you give them everything nicely and they come, for example, here and they start to lose 1 or 2 games, okay, they will collapse. The main problem of the chess player is heart problems. And this is quite understandable, as chess player's life is sitting down a lot of hours. So actually, and they have a lot of up and down in the heart in a game. They can easily count in 180 pulses per minute to 60, again up and down, which is not very healthy. So actually, I'm insisting to my trainees that they should take up a sport as an obligation. Because, let's say they don't become very good players, but at least they're not gonna die from chess. Also, this is something you have to take care about it. Actually, I'm telling this to you because I have my own experience. 3 years ago, I had a heart attack. And I was lucky to survive. And, okay. And then I understood that I didn't make some things correct in my life, in my previous life. But I don't make it even now, but this is another story. So, we have to convince our trainees to take up a sport. We said that health problems because a lack of combination of physical training and daily stress. We have this problem. Therefore, we have to have sporting activities to protect the health. Also to ensure better result over a longer period of time, because if the body is okay, the mind is becoming good. If the body gives good oxygen, try to create oxygen for the mind will get better ideas, will play better chess. And this is nothing to talk about. All the previous world champions, they had an activity, sport activity in their daily program. You know, maybe you heard that Karpov and Spassky had tennis, Kasparov had bicycle, cycling, Petrosyan table tennis. All of them, they had some activity, some sport activity in their daily program. in order to have better physical condition to play chess. I will tell you the most simple, the man's first kinetic activity, which is walking. The simplest method. This is an aerobic training. Walking is an aerobic training, which is improving cardiac and respiratory functionality. So a routine half an hour of walking, let's say. Okay, maybe if you want also to spend in the gym something more, will be fine. I remember the time when I was trying to become Grandmaster. Well, I give you a lot of examples from my previous life, because it is, I think it's going to help me understand some things. And because I know them better, not because I believe that I'm somebody. I was preparing for some very important tournaments, 3 tournaments. I had to play 3 tournaments in a row, one starting after the other. And it was quite important. So my daily preparation for this tournament is for 3 months. I was making 3 hours chess and 4 hours in the gym. Okay, I was maybe 22, 23. This is how I learned that I had to do it in Soviet Union in the Polytechnic school. So I was passing 4 days, 4 hours in the gym, daily, and 3 hours of chess. I'll tell you, I went to play the tournaments. I played 27 games, 9 rounds tournaments. I lost no game. I was playing only Grandmaster at that time. I was on the top, making norms, everything. It looks very easy. All the others were falling down after 20 rounds. I was really dancing, you know. I was feeling like I was flying. I was ready to play another 3 tournaments, no problem. Give me more, I say. Because I was good trained, not only in chess. If I was staying in chess, I was trying only to read chess daily, probably I would have collapsed in a certain moment. But my physical condition was so strong that I was feeling it day by day even better. And this helped a lot. So it was something, okay, maybe I overdone it with 4 hours daily. Could be 1 hour, at least something less. I overdone it, but I liked it. This is something different. Also, you know, the main problem also of our years is the bad cholesterol. Maybe 50% of the population lacks the good cholesterol or the good percentage of good cholesterol in the body. So this one, believe me, this is that creates the heart problems. You know, if you can reduce it by training, this one is reducing by eating a little bit carefully and by make some activity. Then everything is good in the body. At least, you know, we don't have the idea that we killed our trainees because we tell them to read 6 hours chess daily, which is completely wrong. Have you ever noticed in football that teams who go to play abroad, they try to make the last training at the same time when they're going to play tomorrow? Yeah, you read it?
Official training,
yeah, but why they do that? It's strange. We hear it and say, hey, you guys, why you want to go and train at the same time? What's the point behind it? Point is obvious. They want to get the idea of training themselves of playing the same time. Training the same time they're going to play. But how we do it in chess? Okay. We have the scientists which almost unanimous accept the following categorization of people. We have first the larks. Do you know what is a lark in English? It's a morning bird. It doesn't matter how it looks, the bird, you know, but it makes a lot of noise in the morning. Wake up in the morning, let's call it a morning bird. I'm sure if you get it in Google, your language, lark will give you exactly what is this bird, but it doesn't matter to know it. Let's say it's a morning bird. So their mental process are most efficient during the first half of the day. Falling off during the second half. We have approximately 25% of the world population that belongs in this category. Then we have the owls. You know what's an owl? This animal, you know, which is also the signal for education in most of the countries. The logo of the education. Okay, their mental process are most efficient during the second half of the day and especially during the evening hours. They usually go to sleep late and wake up late. We have 30% of the world population who belongs in this category. And the third one is the arithmetics. For those people, mental process do not display any special ups and downs. During day or night, we have approximately the 45% of the world population. It's the largest part who belongs to this category. But now we have a very strange thing. All top chess players belong to the owls category. What's going on? It's very strange. If you don't belong to this category, you have no chances. This means. Well, explanation is simple. Why? Because most of chess competitions is playing in the afternoon. So actually, the owls are helped by the time frame of the tournaments. If we make the tournaments in the morning, we will see the table of the top players change. We see suddenly people who belong to this category. So what do we do now? We have a problem. Our training belongs to larks. How should we tell him that he has no chances? Is it fair?
You just teach him.
No, we cannot. He born with this, forget it. He will live with this. You cannot change this. This is, you born with this, you live with this. You have to think. I have a friend, Grandmaster. He's a lark. He can't do anything else. I have also a trainee, not only a friend, but a trainee that now he won the World Championship under 20, Alexander Ipatov. Probably you read it. He's my trainee and he's a lark. But still he won the World Championship. How he did World Championship? How you would do it? Not enough.
Just take a nap.
Taken up. So what I made for him? What's the program? Okay, the guy wake up in the morning, let's say, at his breakfast, blah blah, we prepare everything. They play 5 o'clock. 1:30, he was for sleeping. Simply, 3 hours sleeping. Wake up 4:30, make a shower, cold shower to wake up. What to do? We don't have time to wake up slowly. And he's ready to fight. Actually, the guy was ready to fight when he woke up. So it's good. He's ready, his mental process, it's high suddenly. I was trying to change his mental process during the tournament. We have to think ways to help our trainees, but before we help, we have to identify where do you belong. You see, working with someone new training, is not a simple process. You have really to understand who is he. What I'm doing with this guy. I can help him. I have chess knowledge, good. I can give him my chess knowledge. But maybe the most important you have to start with is to understand him. And to understand what he needs. How to train, how to eat, how to sleep, how to make some physical training. Then you can give him what you really know. Before that, it would be useless. If you tell him, go and find that the guy is sleeping on the board, what do you expect? That he will remember to win the heading you just saw him? You will forget it. So, nutritional habits, also what we said. In general, I will not say much, but not deviate from customary diet as regards the type and quality of food he consumes. But healthy habits is also important. Okay, I'm writing here some foods in my opinion he has to use. As most important, garlic. Not nice when he has a girlfriend or a boy, but it's his problem. Okay, we don't care about this. But garlic is really good. You know, there are pills nowadays. It doesn't matter, so they can really use salmon, which is probably the best food in the world. But somehow, young people, they don't really feel good for it. And we have berries and cherries. Quinoa. Do you know quinoa? They call it the treasure of fingers. Maybe you have seen it. I'm trying to show it to you. The organic quinoa. Nowadays they are selling it everywhere. Probably it's #1 food in the world, but people don't know it. Somehow. But okay, it's like this. They call it gold of the Incas. So actually it has 12 to 18 protein, more than any grain. They have all 9 essential amino acids. It's gluten free. It's high in dietary fiber and good source of phosphorus, magnesium and iron. It has nothing negative. And it's what best you can eat in your life. From health point of view, it's like that. You can ask it as organic quinoa. And they used to say that it was eaten by Incas, the kings of Incas. I'm not very sure. I'm not very expert in history, to tell you the truth. Probably you know it, but it gives also a lot of energy. Take a look in your groceries.
It is tasty. It's like beans or.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. I ate sometimes. Okay, not interesting. And you cannot invite someone to offer him, okay, it would be too much. But for trainees, it is not so bad to get it in their diet. They have antioxidants 2 times more than red wine and 3 times more than green tea. So it's quite good, all these 5 stuff. And also you have to think that consumption of food should take place 60 to 90 minutes before the start of play. There is no idea to play with full stomach. I can tell you that it's the good time for bladder. You know, the bladder doesn't come alone. There is always a good excuse for the bladder. If someone goes to start his game with a very full stomach, he has very good chance to bladder. Because very simply, the blood is not in the brain, it's in the stomach. The brain is not thinking of anything, it's ready to bladder. So you can't go play with full stomach, forget it. But you can't also eat 3 hours before, because you will get hungry. You know, so you have to have a balance. 60-90 minutes will be okay. And what we do during the game, maybe we get hungry. It's normal. If we play 5 hours, our stomach needs energy. Then we have chocolate. Why chocolate? Anybody knows? Why not sandwich? I have to choose during the game, to eat a sandwich or a chocolate. I say chocolate. Why? You see, again, you will learn in your training life, when you ask a trainee, what is the good move? And he tells you, you ask him why all the time. Doesn't matter you found it very good, bravo. No, you tell me why. This is the most important in life, the why. He must explain to you why, otherwise maybe he found it by luck. So the same question is now, why? You have to know why. You tell him like this. Because chocolate is absorbed in 1 minute, while sandwich needs about 20 minutes. So it means 20 minutes the blood in your stomach and not in the brain. But in chocolate only 1 minute in your stomach. What is the problem with chocolate? Chocolate gives you energy like this, and after about 15-20 minutes gets down like this. While the sandwich goes slowly and gets slowly down. So it means that you have to give to your body chocolate in certain minutes and amount. Maybe a little piece every 1 hour or every 3/4. You know, to get energy. And also to drink something. But which has another question. What has more caffeine? Coca-Cola, coffee or tea? What has the biggest percentage of caffeine?
Coffee.
Coffee says? Anybody else? Come on, we need a break. Okay, believe it or not, first is tea, second is Coke, and third is coffee in the percentage of caffeine. So when I tell to some parent, you must drink coffee, you say, no, coffee is too bad, you must drink tea. I say, why do you want to give to your children so much caffeine? They don't know. They don't care. They think tea is fantastic, but it has great proportion of coffee. If you compare it to a scale, then you will say that with 12 cups of coffee you are doped, but in this way we need 8 of Coke and 4 of tea. Become doped.
It was made a test on 2 guys in the prison, which were sentenced for life. And
Yeah.
one guy they gave just tea, and for the other one just coffee. And the guy who drank just tea, he passed away.
Easily.
Yes.
Easily. Okay, tea is nice, but you have to know what you're drinking and how many portions you can stand. You know, you have to know things. You cannot say to someone, drink tea, it's nothing. You only have good results. Be careful. It's too much caffeine sometimes.